Here's one fact about our universe that you might not know. As far as we know, it has no limits, no boundaries, it just goes on forever. It also contains some very dangerous things that you definitely do not want to mess around with. In this video, I'm going to show you the scariest places in the universe that you shouldn't visit. And believe me, you won't want to be anywhere near these places if you value your life. So make sure to watch till the end, because the last place is the scariest of them all. First up is the center of a black hole. A black hole is one of the scariest things in the universe because once something crosses its event horizon, there's no coming back. Even light cannot escape a black hole's gravitational pull, so if you were to get too close, you would be pulled in by an invisible force and crushed to death by its intense gravity. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that, as you approach the singularity, the center of the black hole, you would be met with an unbearable amount of radiation that would tear your body apart at a subatomic level. This process would be so painful and horrifying that even if you could survive the intense gravity, you would still be completely obliterated by the sheer power of the black hole. But wait, it gets worse. Scientists believe that the singularity at the center of a black hole is a gateway to other universes or time periods. This means that if you were to fall into a black hole, you might be transported to a different dimension where you would be utterly lost forever. No one knows what kind of creatures or environments exist in other universes or time periods, but it's safe to say that they wouldn't be friendly. If you somehow managed to escape from the clutches of a black hole, you would find yourself in the jaws of another terrifying phenomenon, a neutron star. Neutron stars are the remains of collapsed massive stars that have exploded as supernovas. They are incredibly dense, packing more mass than our Sun into a sphere only a few miles wide. This means that the gravity on a neutron star is thousands, if not millions times greater than Earth's gravity. If you were to step foot on a neutron star, you would be utterly crushed into a pancake by the immense pressure. But before that, you would experience the intense radiation of the neutron star's magnetosphere. Neutron stars can have magnetic fields billions of times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. This creates a giant bubble of radiation around the neutron star that would fry your body in a matter of seconds. Even if you managed to survive the crushing gravity and the searing radiation, you would still be trapped on a dead star with no way to escape. But if you could somehow teleport away from the neutron star, you would find yourself in another terrifying place, the Boötes Void. The Boötes Void is a massive empty region of space that is over 600 million light-years across. It is so vast that if you were to travel at the speed of light, it would take you over 300,000 years to cross. But the scariest part of the Boötes Void is that it's completely empty. There are no stars, no galaxies, no planets, just an endless expanse of nothingness. Imagine being lost in the Boötes Void with no one to help you. You would be completely alone in the entire universe with nothing to see but darkness, and it gets even scarier. The Boötes Void is surrounded by a supercluster of galaxies called the Laniakea supercluster. This means that you would be stuck in a tiny bubble of emptiness in an otherwise crowded universe. You would be surrounded by billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, yet you would be completely alone in the Boötes Void. The loneliness and isolation would drive you insane. And if you managed to escape the Boötes Void, you would find yourself in another terrifying place, a gamma-ray burst zone. Gamma-ray bursts are the most powerful explosions in the universe. They are so bright that they can outshine an entire galaxy. And they are so deadly that they can wipe out planets in a matter of seconds. If you were to be caught in a gamma-ray burst, your body would be bombarded with so much radiation that you would be turned into a radioactive corpse. Your DNA would be shredded, your cells would burst, and your organs would melt. There is no known form of life that could survive such an intense blast. And if you somehow managed to survive the gamma-ray burst, you would find yourself in another terrifying place, the edge of the observable universe. The observable universe is the part of the universe that we can see. It is limited by the distance that light has been able to travel to us since the Big Bang. This means that everything beyond the observable universe is completely unknown. We have no idea what lies beyond our observable universe. It could be more of the same, an endless expanse of space filled with galaxies and stars. Or it could be something completely different, a realm of pure darkness and nothingness. What's even scarier is that the edge of the observable universe isn't a physical boundary. It's a theoretical one. According to our current understanding of physics, space is infinite. which means that the observable universe could technically go on forever. But the fact that we can't see beyond the edge doesn't mean that it's empty. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There are likely other galaxies and other forms of life out there that we just can't see. The scariest part is that we have no way of knowing what's out there. It could be anything. Now imagine being at the edge of the observable universe. You would be standing on the edge of everything that we know. Beyond you would be the abyss of the unknown. You would feel the cold, hard vacuum of space all around you, and you would be completely alone. No one would know you were there. No one would ever find you. You would be completely lost in the vastness of space. The silence would be deafening, and the darkness would be all-consuming. The only thing that would break the monotony would be the distant glow of the galaxies that we know, which would serve as a constant reminder of everything that you're missing out on. You would be trapped in a never-ending night with no hope of rescue. You would be at the mercy of the universe itself, but here's the thing. We will never know if any of this is actually possible, because the moment you enter any one of these scary places, you cease to exist. These places are so dangerous that they would destroy you before you could ever observe them. So in a sense, these places are only scary in theory. But that doesn't mean that we can't use our imaginations to explore them, and who knows? Maybe one day, we will actually be able to travel to these places and see them for ourselves. But until then, we'll just have to settle for watching videos about them. If you enjoyed exploring the scariest places in the universe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic mysteries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.